Hello everyone, myself Professor V.B. Uttarwar from Kikkewa College of Food Technology, Nashik. Okay, so guys, we are on the subject that is legumes and oilseed technology. So this is one of the topic of legumes and oilseed technology, that is factors affecting cooking quality of legumes. So for my previous videos, go through description box. There you will get a link of my previous inherent characters, then environmental factors, storage conditions, seed maturity, dehulling, soaking, salts, pre-cooking, phytin content, and calcium and magnesium. So these are some of the factors which affect cooking qualities of legumes. So here I am beginning with inherent characters. So the some varieties are hard to cook inherently. Cooking time for whole seed is usually highest in chickpea, followed by pigeon pea and black gram and green gram. So inherently means by in itself they are hard to cook, means they are hard. Okay, so they requires more time for cooking. Sometimes it depends upon the size of grains also. So chickpea is quite larger than the pigeon pea than green pea. Okay, and some seed coat also available on the that peas. So because of these seed coats, there are also some time requirement is more in some cases. Some environmental factors, how they are affecting. So the variation in cooking quality of pulses within and between varieties could be due to location, site fertility, soil moisture, and other environmental factors. So the soil fertility and soil moisture is quite important thing for the proper development of legumes or whatever grain we are producing in that soil. So it provides proper nutrition to the grains and other anti-nutritional factors to the grain also. So if there are presence of large amount of ANFs, there because of that there is a more time to the their cooking period. Also location of that grain means plant where it has been grown. Okay, so such type of environmental factors they are affecting. Next, storage condition. So the cooking quality is influenced by time, temperature, and relative humidity during storage. Cooking time for the same hardness increases with the storage time. Moisture content during the storage above 10% may cause deterioration in cooking quality. So here the storage time means how much it is stored, then the at what temperature and humidity they are stored. It is quite important for the cooking of that grain, for the cooking of that legumes. Okay, so the whenever there is an increase in time period of storage, means as long as we are storing it for more time, like that they are increasing their uh, inability to absorb water, or also for germination also, and for that purpose they are not easily got cooked. So for that purpose we have to maintain proper storage condition, and within a time period we have to use that grains. So moisture content above 10% may cause deterioration in cooking quality. So sometimes if there is a moisture content is more, so there is a microbial growth also carried out, and some enzymes also activated, which causes dormancy in that grains. Next, seed maturity. So the high temperature at the time of maturing affects the cooking time. Cooking time increases with the increase in seed maturity. The very hard mature seeds, as long as seed maturity or time period increases, this dormancy in the seeds is fastly grabbed. Okay, so if these seeds get dormant, they are not easily cooked or not easily germinate easily. So that's why the seeds are properly they should be properly harvested in time and properly stored, so they will not affect the cooking of grains. Then dehulling. So it has positive effect on cooking time, that is it reduces cooking time by 70% and increases digestibility. Okay, so dehulling is nothing but we have to remove the hull of that legume or that grain. Okay, so in case of cereals, whatever the hull or bran is present on the that cotyledon, it is quite a thinner than the legumes or pulses. They are having very very hard and thick type of hull on their surface. So it is for because of they are having two cotyledons, and we have to means that we have to compact each other this cotyledon. But in case of cereals, there is a only single cotyledon, so they should not provide any type of help for the inner seeds. But in case of bicotyledon or dicotyledons, here we have to maintain both cotyledon intact to each other. That's why there is a quite harder seed coat is available. So if we remove this seed coat, then water can easily imbibe to the cotyledons of that grains, and there will be easily cooking is carried out. Also these papers, so if it removed, they can be easily digestible. Generally in our home purpose we use dehulled pulses only. Then soaking. So whole grains are soaked in water to improve the cooking quality. Whole grains like Bengal gram cannot be cooked to the desirable consistency without the pre-treatment. So whole grains are cooked in water, soaked in water to improve the cooking quality. Nothing but already in last slide I have explained dehulling. Why dehulling is carried out? So we have to remove that hard coating or hard hull from that inner cotyledons. So these inner cotyledons are not easily swallowed by water or not easily transfer water from outside to the inner cotyledons, so require more time for the soaking of that grains. And cooking also, sometimes size of that grain also matters. Chickpea are quite larger in size than other cereals, means other common cereals like tur dal or means arhar or green gram, nothing but moong dal. So they are small in size, also their hull is also somewhat thinner. But in case of chickpea, it is a quite thicker, so that the time requirement for cooking also is more. So soaking is best option. So whatever water is present, it easily imbibed by that grain during the long time period, and while cooking it requires less time for the softening of grains. Then salts. So what are the salts are used for the cooking of grain? Percent NaCl and 0.75% NaHCO3 instead of only water. Means we have to use NaCl in 1% and 0.75% NaHCO3. So what they are doing? So they are separating cotyledon cells in the salt solution. Okay. So these carbonate or bicarbonate not only acts as an alkaline agent and buffer, but also acts as a protein dissociating, solubilizing or tenderizing agents. So because of this protein dissociating, solubilizing and tenderizing agent, so these grains are easily or legumes are easily cooked, and they are quite tenderizing in nature. Means they are properly prepared. Okay, the salts such as trisodium phosphate, sodium bicarbonate and ammonium carbonate in small quantities improve cooking quality without appreciably raising the salt altering the taste. So these mentioned salt should be used, which improves the cooking quality. This chemical could be added to the cooking water or impregnate or coated on the surface of dal as a final step in milling. So they have given the best option that instead of adding to the cooking water. Most of people, they are not having such type of different salts. So instead of that, while milling of grains or while milling of legumes, we have to coat on the surface of that grain, so that while cooking it will be easily available to the grains and they will be easily cooked. Then pre-cooking. The cooking time for pre-cooked lentils is less compared to the untreated ones. Pre-cooking is done by cooking, treating with parboiling of rice is carried out in like that. The pre-cooking of some legumes is also carried out, so that they are easily available. Or also mentioned at fast cooking legumes or fast cooking dal. Then phytin content. High available phosphorus in the soil contributes to the high phytin content in the seed and consequently to the good cooking. So if there is a presence of phosphorus in soil, so there are means similarly they are having good content of phytin in that seed. So phytin helps for the cooking. So there is a quite good type of cooking is carried out due to high phytin content in the grains. And the last one, the calcium and magnesium content of legumes. Large amount of insoluble calcium and magnesium pectates are formed in the middle lamella of cell walls. When the seed is high in calcium and magnesium, or when the cooking water is high in these elements. So, if there is a presence of calcium and magnesium pectate on the cell wall, middle lamella of cell wall, so there is a slightly, or there is some time requirement for the cooking, so they are not easily cooked by water. Okay, so they are raising cooking time. So these are all about factors which affects the cooking quality of legumes and oilseed technology. If you have any query or doubt regarding legumes and oilseed technology, please put your question in comment section. And so much guys.